Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I'm Star. Baby, for the past 30 minutes, I've been sitting up here trying to figure out some kind of way for my eyes not to look as bad as that, like the bags under my eyes. I'm so tired, so stressed out, going through it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to look cute because it's New Year's. Happy New Year's, y'all. I hope God, you know what I'm saying, is bringing many blessings your way this year. I wanted to do face to face because, you know what I'm saying, your girl haven't did face to face in a minute. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I want to be as safe as possible, to be honest, just being real. Anyways, um, and I know it gets kind of tiring, y'all, with the voiceover. So the message I heard is, and I heard this on my way back, you know what I'm saying, to where I am now. God said everything will fall into place. And I heard this as I was looking out the window and I was looking at like the fall leaves and the trees and the different colors. And I was like, so beautiful. And you know what I'm saying? Just trying to look at the little things in this moment, in this time, even though I'm going through so much, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, it's so beautiful. And God said everything is going to fall into place. The scripture comes from Proverbs 2 and 5. Then shalt thou understand the fear of the Lord and find the knowledge of God. For the Lord giveth wisdom, out of his mouth cometh knowledge and understanding. He layeth up sound wisdom for the righteous. He is a buckler to them that walk uprightly. He keepeth the paths of judgment and preserveth the way of saints. God said for somebody that somebody was trying to picture you out as a liar. Somebody was trying to picture you out as somebody that, like, I just feel like this is somebody that was trying to say that you were pretending or you made something up. And I just feel when it really come down to it, it's always your side, the other person's side, and the truth. And that's just what it is. And it really just depends on, are you going to, you know what I'm saying? Who is gonna go ahead and be real and be honest? Everybody want to look good. Everybody is worried about appearances. Everybody is worried about what people think about them. And when you live in a world like that, it's always gonna be, you know what I'm saying? This person said this, that person said that, this person think this. God said when it really come down to it, everything is gonna fall into place. Everything is going to fall into place exactly the way that it's supposed to be. Like, you know what I'm saying? It could be a situation you stressing about people saying, why don't you come here? Why aren't you around them? Why aren't you at this party? Why aren't you doing this, that, and the third? But you know what I'm saying? I know me personally, I have to check out. If I know, excuse me, y'all, I'm feeling so nauseous right now. I don't know why. As soon as I cut on the camera. But sometimes it can be a situation where you just really, you know, don't want to be around certain people. I can't say, you know what I'm saying? And I had to, you know, I've experienced that where, you know, certain people, they didn't want to be around because of certain other people. And for years, I did not understand. But baby, when I say I understand today, 333, as I say that, I understand. I do. I get it. Like, I just feel like it's sometimes, and that's just what it is. And God said when it all come down to it, he is going to ensure that you are judged righteously because you are doing what is righteous. If you know good and well, if you go around a certain person and they start playing in your face, you're going to be ready to fight. Why go around them? Why? Why even do it? Why even put yourself in that predicament? Why even, like, I just feel like it's nonsense. And it's no excuse that anybody can come up with to try to say, well, you could this and you could that. No, because I can't be around such and such more than 5 minutes without thinking about what they did. And that's just what it is. I can't do it. I know I can't. I know me. And I know that I have boundaries and it's levels to my anger and my emotions and all that. And as far as the, like, from where I stand, from what people have been trying to do to me, to try to just ruin my life and have my life just look a certain kind of way because that's how they feel. And the wild thing about it is, and it was 444 as I said that, the wild thing, and I'm getting notifications on my phone. The wild thing, I think I play it now, You know what I'm saying? The wild thing about it is every single time, you know what I'm saying? As we already know, when people come up against us, what happens? They able to do this, that, and the third. God get them for what they do. And then he raise us up and bless us in a much better way than we were in the first place. God, like I just feel God is saying, in reality, the righteous have no reason to stress themselves and worry themselves about what the wicked are doing. Because in reality, God is going to handle them. God will deal with them. It's not going to be a situation where they just going to be dancing around on your grave. And for some of y'all, that's what they want to do. But God said, no, they're not. That's not like, it's like, I just feel like even when it comes down to it, everybody have free will. And because everybody have free will, when it comes to somebody trying to influence someone, like let's say as far as a job position or somebody trying to influence a relationship, friendships, there are certain things that people can twist words around. They can say this, drop a hint there, you know what I'm saying? But there are also certain things that they just simply cannot touch. And that's just what it is. And one thing that I go by, I can't control what nobody else do, but what I can control is what I do. And because I can control what I do, that, you know what I'm saying, I know in my heart that I did what's right. And even if it's a situation where it looked like it's something else, you know what I'm saying? And that's just real. Like, even if it's a situation where it don't make sense, even if it's a situation where it's confusing, you know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. I'm just being real. Like, you know, I just, mm, I feel like this message, God is saying, as long as you doing what he wants you to, understand it's not going to be a situation where you're going to fall. It may be a situation where people want you to fall. They may be wishing evil on you. They may be sitting around hoping and praying that something bad will happen to you. God said it will fall upon their own head. They better be careful about who they wish evil upon. And that's just what it is. No, thank you. They have to be careful about who they wish evil upon, because in reality, when you going around wishing evil upon people that God protecting, that God, no thank you, that God is covering, that God is protecting, it's not a situation where it's just gonna, be okay. No, you can't do that. No, thank you. It's not gonna work out like that. It's not gonna work out like that. You can't just come in and try to destroy what God got going on. You can't, like, you know what I'm saying? It just, God's word cannot return to him void. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying that. And I'm saying that, you know what I'm saying? And I'm really getting into a mode where I'm like, man, because like the situation that I'm in, what I'm going through, and what I'm having to deal with, it doesn't equate to God's word will not return to him void. But I'm being instructed to come here and tell y'all that God's word will not return to him void. I don't know what my story is going to turn out like. Because, you know what I'm saying, as far as from where I'm sitting and what I'm looking like, it just looks like I am just it's like God is just allowing all these people to attack me. And I ain't did nothing to none of them. I ain't never been the type to go after nobody, man. I ain't never been the type to try to ruin nobody relationship. I don't sit around talking down on people. I don't sit around trying to destroy people's lives and ruin relationships. This is stuff that I just simply don't do. Never. Never. It has never been a situation where I'm deliberately trying to do nothing to nobody. And in reality, even before I was saved, when I was a teenager or when I was in my 20s, anything that I did to anybody, it was because they first did something to me. And that's what I stand on now. I don't mess with people. But if you come at me, then yes, what you thought? What were you expecting? You started it. Now, if you would leave me alone, you wouldn't even have to worry about me. And that's the problem. Some people are so stubborn and they just think that they got to win every fight. You going to lose this one. And that's what it is. That's the end. Ain't no win. Like, I just feel like for whoever this is for, whoever coming up against you, God said, what are they even trying to see? What are they trying to win? What do they think their prize is gonna be? There is no prize. The crazy thing about it is the same very people that want to see your demise, if you were gone, they will be sitting around bored trying to figure out what they could possibly do because they are that obsessed with you. Like they are so obsessed with you. They are obsessed with trying to destroy you, obsessed with trying to mess up your relationship, obsessed with trying to take your man, obsessed with trying to see you like this, that, and the third, obsessed with talking about you, obsessed with concerning themselves with you. God said this is sick. But when you are living righteously, it's not going to be a situation where God is just going to allow somebody to run amok and get away with it and do whatever they know. God said not only is he going to seek judgment upon those that come after you, but he is also going to carry on raising you up like he said, because that's what he said. He says you're going to have a house, you're going to have a house. Regardless if he said you're going to have a specific house or if he going to give you a new house. And God said, whenever somebody try to take something from you, guess what? Or whenever somebody does take something from you, guess what? He gonna come through with something better, with something bigger, with something grander. God said, your enemies keep saying this, but for some reason, they keep messing with you. That's just like somebody that feels some kind of way about you because they feel like you are too pretty or you look too good. So they think to themselves, oh, they look too good. I'm going to go and I'm going to take such and such man. Now they have made you available and on the market. I never got that about women. You know what I'm saying? Especially women that feel like they are in competition with another woman. If she in a relationship, she not your competition. If she happy in her relationship, she not your competition. But if you destroy her relationship, now she's your competition because now she's single and you're single. But if you would have left her man alone and you would have left her alone, you wouldn't even have to worry about that. You know what I'm saying? But that's what people that are obsessed with you, they make themselves believe that they are in competition with you when they not. It could even be a situation where you and this person don't even like the same man. Y'all don't even like the same kind of person. Y'all don't even have the same taste. Y'all don't even have to be the same age. God said for some of y'all, you could be in your 20s, you in your 30s, and this person in their 50s, 60s, thinking that y'all in competition. How? Where? God said, like, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like God is saying, whenever it come down to whoever this is for, it's not going to be a situation where somebody is just going to be able to run amok in your life and God just going to allow them to run amok in your life and ain't nothing going to happen to them. God said he going to get his get back. Especially when it comes to ordained relationships and marriages and things like that. When God has promised somebody a marriage and has sent two people to be together, God said, let nobody come in between that. Now, if you put yourself in a position to where you are coming in between somebody's relationship, disrupting somebody's marriage on purpose, you cannot expect that you're going to be able to walk away unscathed, even if it's a situation where you don't have no marks or scars on your outer appearance, baby. His righteous children, you going to be okay. Just like even as stressed as I am, irritated as I am, frustrated, I'm mad, I'm emotional, I'm heartbroken, I'm okay. I'm hungry, but I'm okay. But I'm okay. I'm okay. In reality, I'm good. I'm comfortable. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Me and my son were able to have a good time yesterday. I took him, you know what I'm saying, took him to go to the movies. We went and partied. There was a little event, New Year's event for kids going on. He went and played with the kids. You know what I'm saying? We went out to eat earlier that day. He got him the breakfast he wanted. Then, you know what I'm saying, took him to a nice little Mexican restaurant so he could have all the chips and cheese and queso that he could possibly dream of. Because, you know what I'm saying? And I just feel like But that made me happy. That made me content. And I feel like that is a situation where I was able to genuinely spend some time with him on his birthday and do things that he wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? And also, Moana 2 is a really good movie. I do recommend. Baby, that movie was good, y'all. It was. It was good. But anywho, you know what I'm saying? And I know some people gonna be like, "Star, the things that's going on." Yes, I know there are certain things going on in that movie, but as I have said before, if you have not read the Book of Enoch and you don't know that the Watchers and the fallen angels were in fact down here on Earth. In fact, before the fallen angels, I don't want to say before, but I believe it was before the fallen angels, the Watchers were already here and they were assisting us. So, you know what I'm saying? As far as the lore of Maui and Moana, and as far as I think it's Pacific Islanders. Don't get me wrong. Don't judge me. Don't judge me if I got it wrong, y'all. Please don't. But you know what I'm saying? As far as like, it's not to say that it's too far fetched because the Bible does speak about the angels. The Bible speaks about them coming down here and doing stuff. The Watchers were really just supposed to be watching us and assisting us. And even in the movie, when you think about it, because what was they doing? They were trying to break curses, pull islands up, and help the people to start to mix with each other. Even if you think about the biblically after the Tower of Babel fell and God struck the earth, caused everybody to separate, everybody know different languages, and they couldn't find each other. That's what that movie remind me of. Because it's kind of like at the end of the movie, after the curse was broken, all the people came on their boats. Moana came back to her island, and there were people from there. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Don't get the messenger, you know what I'm saying? Once again, I ain't trying to put on a tinfoil hat and not trying to walk around in a paper bag. But I just but it was a good movie, you know what I'm saying? Now I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying? Now if y'all want to get deep like that, I might have to open up a Patreon, you know what I'm saying, so we can just chit chat. But as far as this message go, God said when you doing good, expect good to come out of it. Even when you think about what Moana did, she basically gave up her life to ensure that not only her people would survive, but the other people that were lost would be able to be found. And God, you know what I'm saying? It's like the God, they God restored her because of what she, you know what I'm saying, and in the movie, you know what I'm saying, and that's what happened in the movie. And I'm not trying to give what is it called? I forgot what it's called. But you know, it's kind of like, how do I say it? When you somebody that you doing what God asked you to do, even if it is a dangerous task, even if it is scary, even if it, you know, your life get threatened. And y'all already know, you girl, I get life threats all the time. It's always somebody trying to say what they gonna do to stop. Always. And the sad thing about it is, I like, you know what I'm saying? At first, I thought that it was, you know, maybe like a woman that felt some kind of way about me or something, or maybe somebody, you know what I'm saying, feel like, you know, like, y'all know how some people are, y'all. Now y'all know how some people are. But then I started to think maybe it's a man, you know what I'm saying? Because I realized that I only get them emails on times when God lead me to relay a message about a man being on the DL, and I'm like, who is this? Desperately. Desperately. Who is this? Who is this? And it started to make me feel like it's somebody I know personally. The T. I don't know why they would even be watching my videos, to be honest, if you feel some kind of way. And you know I'm a pastor. You know what I talk about on my channel. Why you even watching my videos now? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it. That was hilarious. And that's a situation where, you know what I'm saying, somebody being wicked trying to harass me, talk about I'm fat. First of all, fat well. Fat. I just don't feel the need to show my body off on a channel that's supposed to be about God, okay? Like, why would I be doing full body videos? What are we doing here? Like, seriously. I get it. It don't have to be this close to my face, but anyways, God said, when it come down to it, baby, when you living righteously, God to give you a reason to laugh, baby. I was not expecting to laugh at the end of this video, but God gave me a reason to laugh. God gave me a reason to smile. And yeah. Anyways, that's the message. God said, as long as you're doing right, you're gonna be good. You're gonna be straight. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe.